unexpected. Somehow we got to the South Pole.
And our feet are magnetic. Or is it ice? Is it gum?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's everywhere you want to be.
I think it's like adhesive of some sort. Double-sided tape.
Okay, well, I guess we got to stick around. Stuck
South
at the
Pole.
South Pole joke.
Are you too hard on the guy? I mean, it's common knowledge to not cross the streams when hooking up a battery.
Now let me say a couple of things. Number one, I appreciate this guy's willingness to help. Okay, and I will say in California, as is evidenced by the fact that Jessie had to call you, she asked many people,
oh, really?
Every single person who came out of the gym. Every person who came out of the gym, she said she would begin to talk to him. More than half of them wouldn't even look her in the eye. You know, it's like well, I got to get back to my car because this woman may be playing a prank on me. Oh,
really?
Oh, I'm an Angelino. I'm scared of people. Now, that happened, but then there were also people who were like, I don't have jumper cables. Those people are excused. People who wouldn't look up at my wife, those people are not excused. That is inexcusable human behavior. Now, this guy...
But you should have jumper cables in your car.
You should. You know, just as a common courtesy, and for yourself and for others, you should have jumper cables in your car.
And I actually don't have a pair now because of what happened.
I got you. I'll get you back. I'll get you 2 pairs. What color you want?
One red, one black. That's
all right.
kind of how they work.
But headband guy at least was willing to help, but he made the cardinal mistake of hooking them up wrong. And this is, you could kill someone. I'm not kidding. You can. Like when you get the positive goes to the negative goes to the positive, it can blow the battery up and send shrapnel. In fact, the AAA guy said that it's so dangerous that they are usually advised, if that has happened, they are advised to not, I'm probably getting the guy in trouble, but you don't know which AAA, he's advised to not even work on the car. To advise that it be towed somewhere and they won't, because they can die working on the car. This is a serious thing. And this isn't like, I got to get out of here before I kill someone. Yes.
I could have died.
Yeah.
I was the one who was re-jumping it right afterward.
And then once he did the thing and it started the sparks and stuff and the cable started melting, he just stood there with his headband and just watched.
The headband was on too
tight.
And
then another guy came out and did a karate kick on the... Dude, seriously, you know what? That's the guy that I'd like to meet. The karate man who came up and kicked the thing and saved my wife's life. Sir, wherever you're at, I'd like to pay you. Sir, with a headband, I'd like you to pay me. But you know what? I told my wife
How much was the radio?
The radio is going to be $550. They also had to replace a motor in the window, which I don't know what the price for that was. And that's the problems that we've discovered.
The motor is typically under the hood.
The motor in the window. But there's all kinds of issues probably with the car that we haven't yet discovered. Wow. But I told my wife because she probably could see this guy again because they go to the same gym apparently at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And so she's not going to go talk to him. But if I were to talk to him, I wouldn't say, "Hey, man," I would never
ruined
ask.
My wife's Valentine gift.
I would never ask for money from the guy. I'm like, I'm not, you don't have to pay for it. But
I don't want your money. I want your apology.
No, I want you to change your behavior moving forward because the next time
I just want you to know what you did.
Yeah, you need to know what you did because one is black and one is red for a reason. So you put the black on the black and the red on the red for a reason. Because if you don't do that, you could literally kill someone and ruin somebody's Valentine's Day, as you did.
You should get a Bluetooth enabled. I mean, $550. Super sure you can get a Bluetooth enabled device for that.
Well, what I'm going to do is things are typically cheaper at like a proprietary shop than it is at the dealer, right? So I'm going to go to the guy who did the auxiliary input. I'm going to be like, hey, man, this guy screwed things up. Let's just get the stereo that's got the auxiliary input. It may end up being, it would be more expensive, but it may be a better solution for my wife in the long run. Who knows?
Or Bluetooth.
Maybe I should be
all the way.
Thanking the guy with the headband.
All the way to Bluetooth, man. And
if I can make it sound good, I will. But he originally did a Bluetooth input.
Oh.
That was just the Honda add-on that you can buy, and it sounded horrible. It sounded like it was coming out of like a jar or something. It was just a compromised
That's weird.
sound. It wasn't as good as just a straight auxiliary in.
That might encourage her to actually talk on the phone though while in the car.
Yeah,
which
is good. That. No, to have the speaker.
Or unless you
because she won't answer the phone in the car.
Right. Maybe that's a good thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We'll think about that. Let us know what you think. What would you do? What would you say?
This has all been an episode of What Would You Do? And now John Kionis is going to come out and say, thanks for watching.